All right, everybody, and welcome back to the Bass Bros Podcast. I'm your host, Patrick Friedman, and sitting with me, as always, is my brother,
Philip Friedman. Good to be here, guys. Always a pleasure when we get these out.
And do we have a guest for you today? My buddy, Aaron Monteilh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Aaron
What's going
is
on?
A comedian, right?
I am a comedian.
Very
a
cool.
comedian.
How is that going? Like, okay, I definitely want to go over your comedy career. I want to go over how we met.
Right.
Which I don't even remember the first day I met you. When what?
I don't remember the first day I met you either. It was probably playing football.
Right?
Yeah,
Did most you play freshman year?
I didn't play freshman year. I had knee surgery right before going to high school, so I was out all that whole year. Yeah, I just watched everyone else play, and I was like, damn, I wish I was there. Yeah.
Philip played Bishop Montgomery football, so shout out. We're all Bishop alumni here. One of the funniest football stories I remember from Aaron Monteilh playing football is I think you were playing like left tackle.
Yeah.
And we all went to Shakey's Pizza before the game. Monteilh blew chunks all over this dude trying to block him.
You were in a game?
In the game.
We were playing another team.
It was in the game.
What did you do?
I remember feeling sick right before the play.
Dude,
or before the game even started. Like, I was like, yo, I'm not feeling good.
Blake Alt threw up before it even started.
Yeah.
Just all throw it up?
So we come off the play. I block the dude. I finish the play. The play's over, but then I turn to the side and just and throw up. And then I think I missed the block actually because Blake was coming back because Blake got tackled because he was running back. And he gets up and like, well, what's going on? And he sees me throwing up and he's like, get off the field. Get off the field, man.
Yeah, playing football at Bishop was fun, man. I also remember Blake, we were playing St. Bernard's. And there was a guy punching him in the butt.
Yeah.
And remember that?
Dude.
This guy was punching him in the butt. Blake's mad, but it was so funny.
He was screaming, he's punching me in the butt.
Yeah, it's so funny to hear someone enraged about getting punched in the butt. He's like complaining to the ref, and the ref's like, what the? But yeah, we definitely had some good football memories.
Yeah.
I've coaxed him into fishing with me a couple times, too.
Oh, my God.
Which is a lot of fun.
The wild, remember we went fishing on the golf course?
Oh, dude, I forgot about that.
Which fool, I don't even know.
Lakewood.
We were far.
It was probably Lakewood Golf
Was there
Course.
fish there?
Lakewood?
No, we didn't catch anything.
Like No, we was far,
it was in
bro.
Huntington. It was in Huntington.
Some random kid took us there.
Yeah, it was this little kid. Yeah.
It was like a Wednesday.
Him, dude. Absolutely blasted him. We were catching bass left and right.
I live in Huntington.
It's a private pond. It's like a private pond. I can't even remember where it was.
Bro,
we took PCH.
It was in a gated community.
Yeah.
So we pick up this kid. We drive hella far.
Yeah.
We pick
How
up
did
this
you meet
kid.
this kid?
This man.
It was through Dad. Dad was like, "This kid wants to take you bass fishing." I'm like, all right.
So we pick him up, and I'm like, "Yo, who's this like little kid?" Because I think we were seniors, so we had no school like toward the end of the year.
Yeah, he was like an eighth grade.
And it's like a Wednesday night. We drive all the way. We pick him up. He takes us to this gay community. We're walking for a long time. We sneak in somehow. We were there all night, just fishing different ponds. Like rich people were coming out, like standing watching us fish. Like, like, oh, this is cool. We was fishing the whole time. It got so late at night that we're fishing, and all the sprinklers come on at one time across this whole golf.
Like
it was a golf course. That's where we were.
Yeah, we were at a golf course.
And we were getting blasted by the water. We're trying to get out of here, and the kid keeps going, "Hey guys, I gotta go home. I got school."
Yeah.
In the morning.
Dude, Monteihl lost a giant. Remember that giant fish he had on? And it took him to the middle of the pond and wrapped him up on some crap. That was pretty cool. But yeah, and then he went fishing with me at Lake Paris with remember Megan Gomez?
Megan Gomez,
was there?
yeah. Uh-huh.
I was trying to my tires must have been bald because I was trying to rip around this corner at Lake Paris, and there was this puddle. And I saw it, and I go, I'm blasting through this shit.
He audibly said that. No, he literally yelled that. He said, I'm blasting through this shit.
Dude, we started swinging so hard. I remember vividly this man who was making a left-hand turn. I'm making a right-hand turn. I start swinging into this man. He's got a cup of coffee, and he's just looking at me like, oh, my God. Dude, we barely missed. I don't know how I didn't hit him. And then I flipped, just turned as hard as I could and started swinging out that way. And then Megan was like, wow, you're a good driver. I was like, that was completely by chance.
Yeah, right.
We should have totally wrecked.
Right. 100%.
That was a bunch of fun, though, too. I would get them to go to the lakes. We would shore fish Lake Paris.
All right.
It was a lot of fun.
Now, I want to figure out this golf course now.
Dude, it was absolutely
right. I kind of want to go back. I'm not going to lie to you.
We caught a bunch of fish.
Yeah.
We
did catch a bunch of fish.
Was it the Navy golf course?
No, we wouldn't.
No, I mean, yeah, right. I was gonna say that would have been crazy because that gate was easy to open. If that was the Navy, we'd have some problems.
Yeah,
You are.
I did. We'd done for it. You went to that?
Oh yeah.
How was
Oh
it?
yeah.
I ran. It's not.
They caught you?
No, they didn't. I ran.
But they
You just
knew
ran.
you were there?
It's
ran
not
in.
security that patrols the Navy golf course. It's
Wow.
the fucking military.
Yeah.
So I was
Isn't the
running,
Navy the military?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like a regular golf course. It's not a security guard. It's a military guy chasing you.
Yeah, why would you have a security guard?
I thought
when
it
you
was
already
a
have-
golf
So-
course. It was a
You already
golf
have a
course.
military.
It's the golf. It was a golf course. I thought they just had security guys. This MP was running out, and I go.
He was
"Nah."
running after you?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm never coming back. I'm sorry. And I just got over the fence, but it was wide open.
That
Wow.
was good fishing.
Wide.
Wow.
Open.
What were you throwing?
Spinnerbait black. It caught like a carp that was like this big. Huge.
Damn.
Ate a spinnerbait.
That sounds risky but fun.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I won't go back because I'm not down for that.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't want to get chased by
The older
Yeah.
you get, like you kind of like start like,
Yeah.
stay on the couch tonight.
Actually, one
That's
of the
not wild out.
best break-in stories. We didn't even know we were breaking into something.
Oh my
It
God.
was me
Yeah.
and Monte. It was Monte, me,
JJ.
and my ex-girlfriend Iris, who's a goody two-shoes. Like, doesn't do anything bad.
Yeah.
Definitely probably shouldn't have been with me. So we're in this.
I remember her asking, "Should we be doing
She was like,
this?"
should we be doing this? And I
you
closed
guys
the door. I was like,
why are you
I don't
guys
know.
going in there?
We're making a video. We were
We
just
were making a music video
making a music video.
just for fun.
Like, did you guys?
this is what happened.
Well, wait a minute. Are you guys dressed up? What's
Yes.
this? So you guys are
So-
wearing?
He was walking around with a
I was-
Jabberwocky's mask
it
all
was
day,
pretty much
scaring the
my
shit out of
fault.
people in Torrance,
I
which is
had
the
a-
worst place to be scaring random white people.
South Bay.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, JJ had this Jabberwocky's mask.
Yeah.
And it's, do you know what a Jabberwocky's? It's just a white, like, it's kind
It's
of
like
a
the
creepy
Scream
mask.
It's like the Scream mask.
Kind of, but less, I would say less scary. I don't even know.
It's
kinda scary.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
in my mind, I thought it was funny. I was
What?
He was
driving
like,
around.
yeah,
with
he was
this
driving by
mask
flashing people with
on,
this,
like,
with this
yeah,
mask
like,
and
just
like.
looking
What
at
like,
song
people.
were you guys doing this music video to?
I think it was Bangarang.
It was Bangarang,
It was
yeah.
Bangarang.
It was
Yeah,
Bangarang,
it's still
yeah.
on YouTube
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh, we gotta
Yeah,
find
it is.
that.
Yeah, we do have to find
Yeah,
it.
but I'm wearing this Jabberwocky's mask everywhere in Torrance, right? And then so we hop over. It's right across the street from Mom's house. It's like an empty lot. And we all hop over. We're shooting like the dumbest stuff.
It's not. It don't even
fun.
really make sense.
It makes
didn't
no
really
sense.
make sense.
It's completely random. I think there was a butterfly on like your face. Right?
Yeah,
And you
something.
touched it? Or was that my face?
Maybe someone's face. Maybe it was
No,
Dave's video.
JJ jumped over you.
It made no sense.
It made no sense
At all. I had a piece of wheat in my mouth at one point.
Christian Cerezo recycled during the video.
Yeah, he was recycled.
But like,
I forgot about
we're
that.
honestly not causing too much trouble. We're just
Yeah.
making a dumb video.
little mischief. A little mischief.
So we're like looking at what we just shot, and this officer or two officers barrel roll over
the
fence.
wall.
And
Yeah.
the first thing you hear is Iris go, "God damn it, Patrick!" And I'm like,
She was upset.
It was weird though.
He came up with his
because-
like taser drawn and was like, "Let
Yeah.
me see your hands." And I was like, "Man."
and they were
I was
so
like, man,
far away when they came
so
over.
far away.
Like we could have.
I had spotted him and I was like, "Who was this? Did someone just?"
Yeah, I think
Roll
one
over
was
the
like,
wall?
Is this for us? Like, and I was like, I don't know. And then two more came over, like another wall.
They brought the
And
squad.
were
They brought
run-
squads.
Yeah. Dude, they brought.
They brought squads.
Numbers.
Yeah.
Remember that guy was like, what did he say?
You're like, "What's going on, officer?" And he said, "Call off the helicopters or something."
Yeah, yeah.
He was like,
called
"Yeah,
up
no
a
more
chopper.
helicopters."
They called,
And then Patrick was like, "Is something going on?" He
was
was like, "Yeah, you guys." And
yeah.
it was like,
He
"What?"
was like, is this the mask?
"Yeah, that's the one. That's the mask."
And Monte thinks I've like robbed a bank or something. But dude, yeah, we had everybody called. We had SWAT. We had a chopper called on us, and then they were just like, "Get the hell out of here!"
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, they were cool.
Yeah, it was cool
Yeah.
after. But then when we hopped back over, there's like 10 police cars, and all the neighbors in the neighborhood are like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
And then we just walk out and, "Hey, all right," see
the
ya."
whole
get in our
block was
car.
surrounded.
Yeah.
But like, I want to hear what people were calling the cops on me for. Like, just a suspicious
Right.
person, you think? Like, because I wasn't doing
100%.
anything.
You're wearing a mask.
Just wearing a mask everywhere.
Jesus Christ, can you send someone to go check it out? Like, not the whole force? Like, what's
That's
the
very
point of
true.
right?
That's very
Someone
true.
goes like, hey, what
They
you
called a
guys
chopper
doing?
to
Like,
come check this
people
out.
running at us with tasers.
I had a deal. I used to skateboard a lot. Not skateboard. I used to longboard.
Yeah.
And so me, Max Palmer, this is back in the Bishop Montgomery
Mm-hmm.
days. We found a place by LAX. It was just like a big drainage ditch.
Okay.
And we would ride our skateboards. It was like a big bowl. We'd
Yeah.
ride around. And one day, the sewer that connects to it, the gate was open. So we're like, shit, let's go check it out. So we're in there. We're like, it's pitch black. It's creepier than hell. We're just walking all the way down this sewer. We walked for like an hour.
Yeah.
We get, and there's like a ladder. We go up the ladder. We move the manhole. And we I stick my head out and I look around. I'm in the middle of the runway at LAX. And I'm
Oh my God.
Oh shit. And I just see cop cars running at me.
Oh my God.
And I go, oh shit. And I close it back up real quick. I get back down. I go, Max goes, where are we? I go, run, 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 run. We run out of there. We get all the way back to where we needed to get to. And there's police helicopters everywhere. And I go, we got to get the hell out of here, dude. We're done. We're done.
That's so
we
scary.
took off, dude, and like just left, never went back.
Whoa.
But I was like, I had no clue. Like, I just remember sticking my head up, and I'm in the middle of the runway, and there's cop cars coming at us.
How did they know you were there? Like,
I have the only thing I could think of is there were sensors or something down there.
yeah,
that
down
sense
there.
Movement.
Right.
But it tripped me the hell
That's
out.
creepy. That shouldn't be a thing. That should not exist. There cannot be.
Get in there.
It should not be that easy to get on the runway of LAX. It should not be.
It was all by
Wow.
just skateboarding.
Yeah, right.
Like, we weren't even like the skateboarders that tagged anything. We just would like the skateboard.
You had to been running your asses off,
Bro, I was
to get
so
because
scared.
the fact that they didn't catch you is incredible. Like,
I've never
yeah.
ran faster in my life than when I was scared. That's like just a true statement.
Right. Right.
Barefoot, cleats. If I'm
Don't
scared,
matter.
I'm running.
When
Right.
I ran from that monkey, that was like the fastest.
You ran from a monkey? What-
Yeah, it was like
Bro.
a tiny monkey. On
It
a
was the
cruise ship.
funniest thing I've ever been a part of. Like, made
It was
my
terrible.
vacation.
Monteihl, this monkey was pissed.
Where were you at?
We were in the Honduras.
Honduras.
Okay, okay.
On an island. We're doing a cruise with a family.
Okay, nice.
So it's me, him, my cousin Cole, who's 6'5", 320
Uh-huh, okay.
My cousin Jake, who's 6'7",
Yeah.
good, solid. Well, now this back then they're beefy
Right,
guys.
right.
We were all working out now, but back then he was probably 300, 6'7", playing tight end.
Nice.
Big dudes. My mom's with us. My fiance's with us.
Kaylin's with
And
the
Kaylin's with us, and we're walking. We were first ones on this island. We get down and like they got animals in cages.
Yeah.
There's tigers. There's crocodiles, alligators. There's a big monkey pen. The next thing you hear is someone go, "Oh look, one of them got out, and there's a monkey up in a tree."
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So
Okay.
we're like, "Oh, let's go check this out."
Let's go see the monkey. Let's
The
go see the monkey.
monkey sees us coming. My fiance already knows, like, I'm out.
Yeah,
She just
I'm not
Kaylin
messing with no
was
monkeys.
gone,
I'm not
too.
messing with no monkeys. Yeah.
So it's just me, him, my mom, our aunt, and our two big ass cousins.
Yeah.
And this monkey comes all the way down the tree and gets on like a little wooden fence. And Patrick goes, I don't know what you said verbally walking up to the monkey, but all I saw is you go like this. Oh,
look,
here.
Yeah, people think I
Trying
was
to dap him up.
People think I was messing with him.
Oh, okay, but this is what happened. Everyone screams like, no, 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 don't do it. Scares the monkey.
Right.
But the monkey also perceived that Patrick was going to give him a treat.
Oh.
Instead, he was trying to put his
He's just
hand
like,
out to let it snip
yeah.
like a dog.
Right.
I was like, yo, we're cool, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, and everyone's like, no, no, no. So, I'm like,
So he just turns away and he goes, guys, I'm not messing with him like that. And
Yeah.
the monkey sits on this fence and grabs the fence and goes like that.
I'm not even looking at it.
He's not. His back's
I don't even
turned.
know it's pissed.
His back's turned, and I go, Patrick, look out, look out! And Patrick goes, shut up. He turns around. This monkey's in a full gallop.
Oh my
at me,
God.
I take off, dude. I'm in sand, and I just like.
Oh my
Dude. He's trying to
God.
run as fast as he can.
My mom's in the way, and she's not a fast mover. I swim move her in the neck. And I
No,
mess
it
her
looked
neck.
like he swing around her. Off like it was, and then we're all running.
Everybody's running this
Everyone's
huge family.
running
It's just
from this
funny.
little monkey. And there's a little Swedish family that sees what's going on. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
They just see us running and yelling, it's loose. They think a tiger's out or something. And they
You're causing
the kids
panic.
are screaming
You're causing
and crying.
complete panic.
The little Swedish mom and dad are just screaming
Swedish
with
mom
their
and
kids, running down this beach, dude.
Oh my
And like my aunt's swinging a stick.
Trying to backpedal. It gets like I got out of there quick, dude. So it started like next target. So I went after my aunt. And
Oh
then,
my God.
My mom can't run away. She's
Yeah.
not running away. So it came after my mom, and my mom would just scream.
She
at me.
yelled,
That's-
Sasa! No! Pointed. Sasa,
And it was
which is
just like-
Samoan for I'm going to spank you.
Okay.
Our little brother and sister.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So she goes, Sasa! And the monkey like looks at her.
Stop. Dude. It was like,
It stops and then just slowly backs away. And then like it was done.
You know why it is? Your mom was the only one that wasn't running. The monkey knew it had jaw. Monkey's like,
I was crying laughing. It was the funniest fucking thing I'd ever seen.
That's hilarious.
It was such a small monkey. I was just caught off guard. I
it
was
was
already in
hot.
the direction to run, so that's where I'm going. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna turn around and kick it.
I went to India in college, and when I was there, there's so many monkeys. First of all,
What do they do there?
they'd be cool, and I guess they just be chilling. I mean, I wasn't trying to get close to any monkeys, but I remember we were visiting a temple, and I was sitting just looking at the sunset, and all of a sudden this big monkey just comes and sits next to me, and is just chilling. And I was like, what the hell? This monkey
creepy.
just sat next to me, and I was like, all right. And then we were just chilling watching the sunset. And he was chilling. I took a picture with him. I was like, yo, monkey, like, we were just kicking it. It was weird. It was cool, but then some girl came in and messed it up. She tried to give it a cookie, and I was like, hey, don't give that monkey a cookie. I was like, whatever you do, don't give it a cookie. And she's like, no, I think I'm gonna give it a cookie. I was like, I promise you, I don't think it's a good idea to give this monkey food, like, especially if you got more cookies, like.
Yeah.
So she gives it to him, and he eats it, and he seems like content, and he's sitting there. And then I guess he decided he wanted more cookies, and he just jumped up and lunged at her and like scratched her arm, and I was like, oh my god, like, yo. I was freaking out, and like, yeah, we just ran, like, we just dipped out, and like, and he just like, oh fuck, no more cookies, I guess, and he just dipped out of there, man. But it's
monkeys are sketched.
Dude,
I love it.
Oh my
I
god.
want everything to do, like, when I go to a zoo, the first thing I go do is see what the monkeys are doing.
Yeah.
I love that they're screwing around always. They're always like up to something. They're conniving little monsters, and I love it.
That's true. They always are doing some
Always
crazy
up to
shit.
something.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Why'd you go to India, Monteihl?
I was studying abroad. I went to study abroad, and because
In college or
in
high school?
college,
Oh, in college.
I wanted to stay on campus, but I never did. So I was like, yo, I want to go somewhere, like, because I've been at the house like this whole time. My brother and sister were like, away in college. And I was the only one at home, commuting to Long Beach, and then then I was like, I want to study abroad, but then Europe was too expensive.
Yeah.
And so I was like, let me see where else I can go. And then I found a course for India that was like 2 classes in one. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. And then we didn't have to do any work while we was there. I was like, all the work was beforehand. I was like, oh yeah, I'll take the class now, and then we'll go to India and kick it. Like, and it was cool.
Yeah,
I went there, then I went to Singapore after.
Wow.
Singapore is beautiful.
Super clean, right?
He's so clean.
Yeah, I haven't been
Oh my
there,
god,
but
it's almost
I've
like
heard
it's
about
like Disneyland. It's like Disneyland clean. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And the rules are ridiculous. But the crazy thing is, you don't even see any cops. I saw maybe 2 police cars the whole time. It's because they got like just cameras everywhere.
What are some of like the rules that you can't?
You can't chew gum.
Can you have gum?
I don't even know if you can have
Why would
it.
you have gum if you're not going to chew it?
I'm just trying to.
It's very true. You just
You just run around with a
look here,
piece of
officer. I
gum.
have gum. I'm not
It's
chewing it.
just-
All right.
It's lucky. It's lucky.
It's lucky gum.
I
don't think you can have
when you're
gum.
getting on a flight, you know.
Yo, that was the even crazy part. On the form, like the immigration form you get when you go to land in Singapore, it says in like all red caps, anyone coming to sell drugs or something like that is going to get executed immediately.
Oh my god.
And I was like, yo, niggas better not bring no drugs.
Hey, leave that suitcase here.
Yeah, keep that one. Keep that one. I don't need that one. But yeah, like, I guess their punishments, like, they'll just like beat you in the streets if like they catch you doing something, like, which is the most demoralizing thing. Like,
Judge Dredd.
yeah,
Does that work?
right.
Dude.
Does that work when it comes to crime? Is
I
there a
don't.
lot of
I
crime
guess
there or
it
no
seems
crime?
like there's nothing. Like, it don't seem like
you can
yeah.
walk around at 2 a.m. no
Yeah,
problem.
like it's cool, and like the whole city is just really nice. Like
Same
the
thing
whole
when
thing.
I was in China, because like if you got in trouble in China, you just disappeared.
Yeah.
So nobody did anything.
So everyone's just
wrong.
like, yo, I'm chilling. I don't need to cause no problems. Like, we live in,
Anybody
everything's
down here.
nice. I don't know if Singapore still does the beating in the streets, but I know that was definitely one of the threats that we heard. We was like, yo, don't do nothing crazy. They'll beat your ass in the streets. They'll just do that.
Like a rule of thumb, like whenever you travel outside the country,
Just
like
act like
just
that.
be cool.
Right, be cool, man. They already don't like Americans as it is. Like, let's just chill out. But yeah, I did end up in the red light district in Singapore on accident.
What's
like
that
it was like
what
it
is
was,
a red light? Can somebody explain that to me? I've
You've
heard
been
that
to
term
one.
a lot. Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was when we were in Thailand. Wow.
There you go.
So
Perfect,
Ladyboy,
perfect,
that means
perfect
they're
example.
red-
No, you idiot. Ladyboys. We gotta
You can
tell the
just-
story.
What's the no?
We gotta tell the
Tell me
story.
what is a red light district first.
It's an area where a red light district is a place where prostitution's legal.
Yeah,
In a
That's all it is?
Basically.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
But
So my room.
the Ladyboy story is
Yeah.
we went to Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand,
Okay.
and him and my fiance both teamed up against me
Okay.
and said we need to go to the red light district and experience it because it's a big
It
thing.
says like when you look up what to do in Thailand, go check that out. Go see the culture.
It was
or whatever.
not cool.
Huh?
Not cool.
No.
So We went
I
in
felt I was
there.
super uncomfortable too when I was there. I did not like
weird,
it.
bro.
Yeah, I did not like it.
I don't like getting touched by
Yeah.
anybody.
Random people
So it takes
just-
a while.
We
Right.
pass a bar.
I gotta
named-
get to know you.
We pass a bar named the Cockatoo.
Okay, right, all right.
This is I don't know the proper term, a Ladyboy Bar. So
A
we
transgender bar.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So we go by the bar. They want to go inside, and I'm like, man, it's a little weird. I don't want to go in there.
Right.
They talk me into it.
Yeah.
So
And you
we
went in.
go in.
Inclusive.
Okay. Well, let's see how this goes.
Yeah. We'll see how inclusive we'll get.
Let's see how
inclusive.
it works out for you. We go in.
I had a good time.
We go in. I order a beer, and it's not so much that the oh God, I don't know how to put this out there. There's some inappropriate things going on in there underneath
Right.
tables.
Okay.
So that's
Under-
going
And you
on.
niggas are just
Like
y'all
money?
are just there, like
Sexual
You're
lewd
just
acts.
so unaware.
Lewd acts.
Yes, they're lewd acts.
So
So
I was just like,
he's
I didn't
sitting
even
in the
know
corner
what's
having a
going on.
panic attack.
I was.
He is
So I
completely
was-
pale, profusely sweating.
Look, let me tell you this. I just am weird around new people in general. I was in a very uncomfortable.
when they're taking their parts out and doing stuff at the table. That's it.
Yeah.
That's so it
well,
makes
I
it
didn't
weird.
even know that was going on. I was.
Oh,
so
you didn't even see
focused
that?
on, like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I didn't even. He told me that later.
So I finished my beer, and he goes, "Hey, can we please leave now?"
Yeah.
And I go, "You made me come in. I'm getting another beer." I order another beer. We sat through it. I mean, it was chill. It was like it was just.
Oh,
It was good
man.
to experience. I think like to see
I could
what's
live
going
without
on.
it. It's not something.
But I like doing new shit when I go to
and just
places.
seeing what
And it
happens.
backfires.
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes
But I
it
learned.
does. Sometimes it does. Now you know you don't want to go back to the cockatoo. You know?
Oh, okay.
Now you know. Oh man, that's funny. When I went, it was so after we were all in India, you had the choice to either fly back home or stay in India or stay in Singapore at the after the connecting flight. For like a couple days, and like half the class was like, "Yeah, we'll stay in Singapore," but the only rule was that we had to figure out all the itinerary by ourselves and stuff like that. So we all kind of did it, and like there's only 3 dudes on the whole trip to India. It was me and 2 other guys.
Yeah.
And we all stayed, and we were all in the same room. And then one night we were like, "Yo, what do we do in Singapore? Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, what's the nightlife like?" So we were walking around trying to find stuff, and we asked these construction workers, which is probably the first mistake. We were like, "Yo, are there any parties or like bars or anything like that?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, go to this address." They send us the address. And we're like, "All right, cool." And then Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Yeah.
Hey, what's all that red light district stuff? You guys are blowing my phone.
It says you're verified.
A reservation for the cockatoo.
You got a verified check mark.
Going back,
Top
toy.
fan cockatoo.
we were like, all right, cool, we'll go there tonight. And then we all go back to the hotel. We all kick it for a second, and then everyone kind of leaves like in different cars to go to this address we go to. And I get in the car with one of my homies, who's another Indian homie, and we get in the car and go to the spot, and I see it looks kind of like a South Bay Galleria.
Yeah,
the building looks exactly like this. I see girls outside in dresses. I was like, oh yeah, it's got to be some like bars in here. It's got to be some clubs in here.
Yeah,
and we get out the car. And I'm like, all right, we're trying to figure out which way to go in. And all these girls walk over to us, and they're like, oh, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to come back? And immediately I was like, okay, yeah, they trying to get me to come back with her. Like, that's what they're trying to do right now. They're like trying to lift up my shirt. They asked my homie how much for me. Like, they're trying to pay him to give me. I was like, yo, what? Like,
Where is this place?
This is in Singapore. I'll send you the link later. Yeah. So like, I'm standing there and I'm like, yo, bro, because I'm trying to wait for everyone to come so we can all walk in together. But I was like, all right, look, bro, this is getting weird. Like, let's go inside. So we found a way inside, and like it literally, like the inside even looks like South Bay Galleria. Like, but every single like place,
so it's like a big mall,
like
almost.
a big mall.
Okay.
Yeah, a big mall, and it's like every single place is just like a different like strip club or like other places where you do sexual stuff. Like it was every single spot was like, and we went into one strip club part, and I was like, yo, this is weird, and like. We start walking around looking at all the places, like all these like older white dudes is walking out with these Asian ladies like out of these rooms and stuff, and I'm like, yo, like I was like, we're in a brothel, bro. I was like, there's an escalator in this motherfucker. Like we went up the escalator, and he's excited, but I was like, yo, bro, I don't like this at all. I was like, I gotta go. I was like, yo, And he's like, no, man, let's go on the sexy girls, this one. And I was like, nah, man, I'm not. I'll say I'm cool, bro.
Another funny story just like that.
About what?
Oh,
Is it you or me?
me.
All right, good.
I'm in Vegas
Just kidding.
for my 21st birthday with my buddies.
Yeah.
And like one of the nights we planned on going to a club and wearing like these really bright shirts. So like
Yeah.
I had like a bright green one on. My buddy had a bright pink one on. My other guy had a bright blue one, and then there was a bright purple one. So we're already drunk because that's Vegas.
Yeah.
Like you drink all day. We go to the valet and we're like, hey, where's the best club around, man? Like, send us to the party. And he's like, I got you, boys. Tells the cab driver. Cab driver takes us to this place. He goes, go up there, and the bar's right there, man.
Yeah.
We partied in this bar for 2.5 hours, man. Great time, man. We're just drinking, having a good time. There's a guy that looks exactly like the Dos Equis man. Exactly like him. And my buddy, he's the Dos Equis man's buying my buddy Jared drinks, and Jared's all, oh, I shouldn't have said his name.
Who?
Jared.
Court can? Just kidding.
What a dick. But anyways,
God.
my buddy's
Oh
lit,
my
and he's
God.
like petting the Dos Equis man's beard. The guy's buying him drinks and everything. And then like me and my buddy at the same exact time, we look around and go, "This is a gay bar."
Yeah.
We're at a gay bar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there you are.
And, like,
Right.
I'm like looking around going, "Fuck it, the drinks are free."
Bro, hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I was working in a security at a gay bar in West Hollywood, and the vibes is lit. Like, it's so cool. Like,
On Hamburger Mary's, man, that place is
it's
dope.
so lit, and they hype you up. Like, and there was a few dudes that would come to me like try to flirt at first with, yo, dude, like, you like dudes? I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, I don't. And then they're like, all right, it's cool.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yo, which girls do you like in here? And I'm like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about that. I was like, yeah, we can talk about that.
Teamwork.
Yeah, man. But the interesting part about working at gay bars is all the girls come to you because they think you're the straight dude in the bar. So they all like all the girls is like thirsty. One time a girl like grabbed me by the shoulder and was like, "I'm trying to get your attention all night," and I was like, "I didn't know I was supposed to be looking for you. I didn't even know." Like, I didn't even know. Yeah, but
He's trying to control the gays. Right?
yeah, right,
Make
exactly.
Sure nothing gets out of hand.
Make sure people aren't staring too long.
Security. How is security there? Do you have to do anything crazy?
Honestly, people. I mean, it's a bar, so people get out of control sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
I got
There's alcohol.
right. Yeah, it would be like
Like fights?
Yeah.
fights sometimes.
Yeah.
But usually there's just people being weird. Like sometimes someone, you know how dudes can get weird and just be like, "Yo, what's
Guys
up?"
are
Like,
the
yeah,
weirdest,
right.
yeah.
Like on other people, like it would be stuff like that, and people be like, "Yo, get off me!" Like, and then eventually they gotta call us over
Like
to.
they're too aggressive.
And then sometimes they'll get mad at us for trying to get them out of there, and then sometimes because there was dancers there was like men and women dancers on the tables in the middle of the bar, and like they would get weird with them, and then they'd be like, "Yo, get this dude out of here!" I'm like, all right, we have to. I always have my glasses on, so I'd take them off, and I'd chance it by giving it to like someone at the bar. Sometimes like, "Hey, can you hold my glasses? I gotta kick this dude out." And then, oh yeah, sure. And they hold them for me, then come back and get them. But it's not too crazy. Like it's pretty cool. Like the bar was really cool. Like there was like a rope hanging from the ceiling, and like they had like dancers come and like climb the rope and do all kind of crazy shit at certain times. I was like, yeah, this bar is lit. It would go up sometimes on like Saturdays and shit like that.
I bet when Wrecking Ball played, that rope came into play.
Oh, bro,
We were just
Bro.
flying around.
bro.
Dude,
Girls Just Want to Have Fun. #1 song in every gay bar I've ever been to. Yes, #1 song. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Party in the USA got hot. Yeah, it gets in there. They love those. They love those too in those bars.
We threw everybody out. Danny had a party, and that was one of the funniest things that ever happened.
Oh,
There
when
was
we had to kick
so-
those
Oh
people out?
No, it was
yeah.
me and Monteihl. He was like, "Can you kick everybody out?" And we're like, "Yeah."
Oh my God, that got crazy.
Was I there?
It did get crazy. No, you weren't there for that.
I
one.
was there
You
for a
weren't there.
different
You
party.
were there
where we
for
had to
that
kick
one.
people out.
Man,
But
that's
Dilly-
kind of fun. That's kind of fun doing.
Dilly was
Especially when you're lit.
Yo, for real though.
Dilly started the whole fight of the entire party.
Do you know Dilly?
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
He was,
Dylan's
So-
a character.
Yeah, for real.
This is what Dilly did. And I think, I don't know if he remembers or not, or it could have been, I just saw everybody start fighting. And I was like, oh my God, I thought me and Monteihl did it. Because we were actually like herding everybody out nice. But
Right.
I see Dilly trying to push like 50 people
Back
through the
in.
tiniest
Oh,
space.
Right.
To get 'em out.
Right.
And then it just blew up like a sprinkler burst, and people were getting sprayed.
It was crazy.
Someone just hammering on
With
Dilly's, the middle of
Yep,
Dilly's
with a
back.
glass bottle. Someone had a glass bottle too.
Boom! Oh yeah, so we get. So I just straight headlocked the dude that was slamming Dilly's back and walked backwards, and then his girlfriend's like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Hey, I'm just pulling him out of the fight, like trying to keep
Right.
him off." That was a funny one, but that was where your security career.
Started. That's where it all began.
So in college, what did you study?
Creative writing.
Nice.
Yeah, English.
So, did you know you're gonna go into comedy after?
I wanted to be a writer for sure for like TV or like write books and stuff like that. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to law school or not because I also knew that like writing is like kind of a hard path to like choose. But I can't. Then after a while, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna be scared of that. You know, let me just do what I want to do. Yeah. But then after like when I was like 20, maybe 20, 21, like I was like, yo, I know a lot of writers that are comedians first. So I was like, if I started doing stand up comedy, maybe that'll help me with like, you know, open doors and help me with my writing and stuff like that. Yeah. And then when I was like 21, that's when I started doing it, and I was like, damn, I like this shit. This is just cool. I started liking performing more and more, and then making songs and shit like that.
I remember when I first saw you, you were pretty good.
Yeah, thank you, man. That was like the first year, I think.
The second time I saw you, you were really good.
Oh man, thank you.
You were really. Me and Kaylin were talking about it today. I
gotta go see him now.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
I didn't even know you were doing this.
Yeah, man.
So funny,
I'm a huge fan of stand-up.
Nice.
Like most of the podcasts I listen to are comedians. I listen to Bob Segura, Bert Kreischer.
Hell yeah.
All those.
I love those dudes.
But where are you performing at?
Right now, not really anywhere. Before I'd been to the I was starting like going to Comedy Store a lot. You saw me at the Comedy Store. Yeah, I honestly like my first shows were ever at the Comedy Store that I ever did.
So how's that? Did you have to try out to do your shows?
Well,
or did you do open mic?
There's this thing now where called Booker shows. I don't know if this has always existed. I think this is kind of like a new generation type thing where like some comedians will have their own show at a bar, but then they get comedians to come do their show, but they have to bring people. So basically, you're getting everyone's fans for this dude to get, you know what I mean, to come see his show, and you get to perform if you bring like 5 people, and if you don't bring people, you won't perform sometimes. Yeah. But like that's like kind of like paying your dues type thing, like early on, because I don't do those shows anymore. But like
comedy's huge about you paying your dues.
100%,
and
100%.
Work from the bottom up, like,
right? From
everything I've heard, man, like the guys that are big today started out doing shows at like buffets where no one's paying attention.
Yep. And there's definitely a lot of those shows, man. It's crazy, like bar shows where everyone's watching the Laker game and you just in the corner telling jokes, like, you know, it's stuff like that all the time. But I was doing this guy's Booker shows at the Comedy Store, and after a while, like, you know, you end up meeting new people doing different shows, and then now when I get booked at the Comedy Store, it's like I don't even do his shows anymore, but he's still cool when I see him. Like we still, you know, it's all love or whatever. But now I actually get booked on different shows. I don't try to do that stuff.
What was your first experience on stage?
Yo, I went to Sal's Comedy Hole, which is like on Melrose, but it's like a cafe, but in the back is like a big stage. It's actually a really big room in the back. And I remember when I was like, yo, I want to do stand up, and I was like, yo, when I finally got scared of not doing it, when I finally got not scared of doing it, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go check out an open mic and see what's up. So I go to this place, I go sit in and watch the whole open mic, and at the end, like, I'm the only person in the room who hasn't gone up because this is open mic. It's all comedians just working out. And the dude goes, "Are you going up?" And I was like, "No, actually." And he was like, "You just here to watch?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "All right." You know? then we left, and then like the next week, I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go up this time and actually do some jokes." Yeah. And I went back, signed up for the open mic. Then went up and just told a story. I just told, like, I don't even remember what story it was, man. I think it was a story from like Vegas or something like that when I was in college, and it didn't go bad. Like, it was, I wouldn't say it was super funny with a lot of like well written jokes, but like it was definitely a good story, and people were listening. I remember being like, damn, all right, I think I got people's attention. Like, you can see what happens. I can build on this. But then I was okay for like 2 more times, but then the third time I went up, I bombed bad, and that's when I was like, all right, it's my first bomb. Like,
what does that feel like, or how, like, explain
at first, the first bomb feels like demoralizing.
Like
you go up,
no reaction.
No reaction. Then you just like, yo, did no one get it? Like, damn, am I that confused? Like, you know what I mean? This is not good.
All the time at bars.
Yeah, just in general.
It happens. Yeah. Just talking yeah, man. Like, it's oh shit. Yeah, that first time it was at an open mic as well, but it was a bigger, more people in the room this time. Yeah. And I think I brought 2. I brought Braxton and Cameron Hall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I brought both of them. They came with me. They came through with me. I haven't seen them in forever.
I miss Cameron Hall.
Yeah, man.
Dude, he was a funny dude.
Hell yeah.
Laugh was so funny, dude.
Love that guy. But we're in there, and I don't even remember what jokes I told that time either, but I remember they were not good. I didn't even build on any of the old ones, and everyone was just like sitting there, and I was like, damn, this is a bad bomb. And then Braxton and Cameron were like, yo, bro, you were good. Like, and I was like, yeah, all right. I was like, yeah, all right. Let's relax. Yeah, exactly. To feel better about it afterward. But then after that, there's more bombs, but now bombing feels kind of fun. Like when,
Yeah.
once like,
You
cause,
lean into it a little bit.
because now you're kind of like, all right, and then you figure out how to
back.
make yourself how to make yourself more comfortable. Because then when you address the bomb too, that makes everyone laugh. When everyone's like, yeah, you didn't have that one. You know what I mean? That makes people, more, it makes you more relatable too. And that's really that's already all it's about. Is people want to know who you are. That's what everything is really.
That makes sense.
But yeah, but I don't bomb that often. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
good.
I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, me and Kaylin were just talking about the last time we saw you, and you're like, dude, you're so commanding on stage.
Oh, thank you, bro.
So confident. You really took it over. And
Yeah.
dude, I was dying. So I'm not gonna tell your material. Obviously.
Yeah.
So funny.
Oh, you went and saw me in the small room upstairs the last time you saw me, right?
So, yeah.
Word. Okay, you saw a good show then. You
Yeah,
saw a
it
really good
was
show.
really good.
Yeah.
And then,
Thank you, man.
There was a gay guy who went last, who was pretty, I can't remember. He's like a pretty famous guy. He was pretty good too.
Oh, I don't even remember, bro.
I can't remember his name. A
Damn.
white guy.
Nice.
That was funny.
How did
Yeah.
your family take you wanting to do stand up?
Oh yeah. Talk about your parents. What do they do?
My dad's retired now, retired deputy sheriff. My mom is a principal at a preschool right now. She's been teaching the whole time. I guess they're more worried about financially how it does for me. That's really what it is for them. So like they kind of always give me kind of like, maybe you should do other stuff, and I'm always kind of like, nah, this is the path, this is it. Like I'm sorry, like this is gonna be the one. So I try to not take it as like being discouraging, because I do understand it's just like
They want the best.
yeah, they want me to be doing stuff, and I have a job, a full-time job right now too. So like I feel like they feel more comfortable with me pursuing that now. My mom doesn't like lewd jokes or like cursing that much. So like when she's at my shows, I'm like,
Oh man.
yeah, bro. Like,
You bring attention to it on stage. Like, Mom, you're really gonna love this one.
I have once or twice, and you know what's crazy? The weirdest thing is every time my parents have come to a show, the comedians always somehow target them.
Oh.
I don't know how. I don't know why or how. Like it's like I'm sure my parents think that I'm telling them, but I haven't told. It just be random comedians. They always come with my dad and my mom, and I'm like, yo, what is this about? What is this about? Every time. But my dad like loves all he loves all that shit. Like he's just fucking around, like talking, and but my mom, she's a tougher critic, because I'm like, damn, I can't. I have to warn her sometimes. But hey, listen, you might not want to watch this thing I posted, or you don't want to come to this show. I might be doing some jokes you might not want to hear. But I mean, overall, she tries to be supportive of it, even though she knows she doesn't like it. She's like, I'll listen to it, watch it. So I mean, they're pretty cool. They're really cool about it. That's dope.
So when COVID hit, where were you at with your? Were you kind of like heating up, hitting strides?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was about to go because the year before 2019, I had like headlined like 4 shows in a row in San Diego, and I was planning on like going to a bunch of other cities like Texas and San Francisco. Like last year on tour, I was planning on just like taking like whenever my work break was off and go drive up the coast and maybe go to a couple states. That just screwed that whole thing up. But I feel like there's more opportunity now.
Is that because everybody's leaving California?
Everyone went to Texas.
Yeah.
Every comedian went to Texas. I'm sure in a lot of different professions, everyone went to Texas. Like, everyone just dipped.
So is that opening up big doors for people who stayed?
It's hard to tell yet. I can't tell yet because shows are just now really starting to like be comfortable saying that we're coming back, and comedians are just now posting dates of like different shows. But I really hope so. I hope that because the people that moved to Texas, it was like a lot of people. Like you know what I mean. I think that
Joe Rogan's one of them. Thomas
Joey
exactly. Diaz moved back to Jersey, but the Comedy Store's such a big name and so well. It's
you're gonna have to come back. You're gonna have they're gonna have to come back.
They're either gonna have to come back or try and recreate that in their area.
Very true.
What I'm saying is
very true.
You're at a really good spot where the Comedy Store is not going to lose that credit.
Right, yeah. They're always going to be around for sure.
Monteihl.
Yeah, and another thing was I had just gotten on a different show at the Comedy Store. It wasn't the one you saw. You saw a different produced one, but another show. It's like a really big black show called not Chocolate Sundays. That's at the Laugh Factory. I'm sorry, why can't I think of the name of it? Crack 'em Up Thursdays. It's like a big show Thursday nights. Like Damon Wayans will pull up sometimes and like do a whole hour. Like celebrities will come, and that's like a well respected like spot. Like Tiffany Haddish used to be in there all the time. Like the lady who books it's like really like revered. Like and people will be in there. Comedians will just kick it. Like I had to kick it. Like I had to go every Thursday just to show my face to her. You know what I mean? And she'll know who you are, but she's like, I'm not gonna put you on my show yet. Like you know what I mean? She's not gonna do it until she's like, yo, all right, now I know you. You can come do a show. And me and my roommate DC had just like gotten that. We just got our first set on Crack 'em Up because our other homie Eric Mack was hosting and was like, hey, Nichelle, I'm gonna put up DC and Aaron. She was like, yeah, go ahead, do that. Cool. And then we got it, and she was like, yeah, and then she liked our sets, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys back. And then right after that, the COVID hit, and couldn't do. Yeah, man. So I mean, I know she still knows us, so hopefully when we go back, she won't have forgotten. Yeah, right. Yeah. Another thing, dang, bro, you making me think of all the things that got messed up over COVID. But what was the other thing? We were about to throw another Henny and Chicken. Me and Pink House. Yeah,
advertise those a lot.
Yeah, we were about to do that in March. Oh, it's a comedy show for our production company, Pink House. This is our shit, by the way.
Oh,
nice. This is our logo. We got a production company. We just opened a studio in downtown, but we throw a comedy show called Henny and Chicken, where we give out free Hennessy and chicken with a comedy show. Like it's lit. It's dope. It gets lit in there. Yeah, man. Come through next time we have it. We should be having it soon. But yeah, so we would do those, and we had just booked like a show with like some like heavy hitters, like people that go on tour, like with bigger names and stuff, like, or bigger names for our generation at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was excited as hell. It was like, yo, we got a stacked lineup because it was so rare to get all those people. We would be hitting them up like, yo, you down to come through? And be like, nah, I'm on tour. You know what I mean? Or doing something else. And that was the one time that everyone was free. Yeah, man. And it was supposed to be March 24th, and everything shut down March 12th, man. Like, yeah, she was crazy.
That's rough. So what did you do during COVID? Like, how did you
how do you hone your skills as a stand-up comedian?
Or did you even start because did you think it was going to be over in like a week or?
Honestly, at first everything was done and every comedian was freaking out, which is why everyone moved to Texas. Like everyone was like, yo, I got to figure out what to do. Yeah. And for me, I just saw this opportunity to work on other stuff. Work on videos, work on music. I finished working on some music. I started an album with another dude, with the homie Tommy Wakefield. So we, I was able to work on that stuff. Like, we also bought our studio, around the same time. So like, it wasn't like I was doing nothing. You know what I mean? I was just able to focus more on things I need to get done for Pink House. Yeah. And other things online. And even then, like, I came up with all my jokes now are all new now. Like it's kind of wild, like how I accidentally came up with new jokes like over time, just like thinking of stuff that happened during COVID. You know what I mean?
COVID was a plethora.
For real though. Like everything was crazy at that time.
Mass Nazis, Karens.
Yeah, man. Like the Black Lives Matter protests. Like that. You know what I mean? I had to start teaching online. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all kind of stuff happened. There's so much material to pull from. Like with all the crazy shit going on last year. And then once in like October, the wave like went down and stand up started coming back a little bit. I did about 3 or 4 shows during that time. I tried to get it in, whatever. But I felt way better. It was crazy because I felt like
you came back stronger. Almost?
Yeah, I felt way stronger. Like I felt like. To me, it felt like I don't know when I'm gonna get the opportunity again to come back because I don't know what's gonna happen with COVID. So I was like balling my ass off on stage. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm just doing everything I can to like get those laughs, and then I felt energy again for the first time. I remember the first show, I was like, damn, I feel good again. Like I don't feel the groggy or in my room, like just sitting there. Like I'm actually doing what I want to do. You know,
a lot of guys went through that. From what I heard from like the stand-up. Yeah. They're when COVID hit and they were stuck and they couldn't perform or anything, like depression, lack of energy. They weren't
everybody
right.
That's true.
Yeah,
like just sitting in a room.
When they shut down the lakes and beaches, I was done.
Yeah, man, that shit sucks. Like, and
I think we didn't stop going fishing, right?
I would say that's one activity that you can try to keep going. You know what I mean? Even though it's scary, like outside is like fucking scary. Like but I guess especially for comedians, like because comedians thrive so much off of like the energy from other people, like, especially when they're on stage. Like we get that like serotonin boost when every time we go on stage. Like the best part is looking at a crowd and everyone's just like looking at you starry eyed, like listening to what you're saying. Like that's the best part of being. Not even the last. The best part is just looking at everyone. You're like, I can say anything right now. You know what I mean? Like either it'll be funny or not, but I can say whatever I want, and you guys are listening. You know?
Yeah.
But that's what made it hard for comedians for sure. Is not having that human contact.
That's crazy. Yeah. So what is Pink House? What do you guys do? So and who is it? Who's a part?
It's a production company. Me, my 2 roommates, Tanji and DC. They started it like 5 years ago with another the CEO CJ Gaston. He's a audio engineer. He worked worked on a bunch of albums. He works with Lil Mosey right now. He was working with Migos at one point.
Wow.
But yes, and he wanted to start a production company, and he met my roommates, and then they, kind of, he's like, yeah, I'll help you start this thing, and they got a logo going. My roommate made the logo. They started making merch and stuff, and then we just started, and then they met me like a few years later, like when they threw the second Henny and Chicken ever in DC, put me on the show, and I was like, oh, word, and then we started kicking it all the time, hanging out, and then whenever they'd have events, I'd pull up and help out, and eventually they were like, yo, you want to be part of the company? I'm like, yeah, let's do this, and there's a couple other, we got Aaron Gaston and Lana Talbert, they're other than managers, so like 6 of us that are the owners of the company. And we just making music, producing music. We bought a studio. We had one in Hollywood at first, a really small one, and it was booking sessions through there. We produced like video and stuff, editing and things like that. Yes, mostly music editing, live events. We do comedy shows, art shows, music shows. You know what I mean? So we try to, and we got our own artists within the conglomerate. We got like a bunch of music artists, like other producers. We've really grown, like really in the past year, like a lot. Like we have a lot of engineers now that come in and help with the studio. We got other producers, like working on stuff, like getting music out to different artists. And we really kind of do everything, man. Entertainment, to be honest.
Smart,
like
man. Like you're not putting all your eggs in one basket,
right?
Spreading it out.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying to really figure it all out. The music is what makes us the most money right now because people can come in and do sessions. We're trying to get like our film department going. We got our equipment and stuff like that. Try to figure out how to really keep it going. To be honest with you,
that's really cool.
Thank you.
Like what your mom said about financial stuff, and we're kind of trying to start our own thing. She's right.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a balance of what you want to do and still make money.
Very true.
I think that's the hardest thing to find, but if you can find it, man.
You'll never work a day in your life.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Yeah.
Do you have any upcoming shows or anything like that coming up? Or do you have any like new stuff coming out?
My album comes out next Friday. My first music album.
What are some of the names?
On the album?
Yeah.
Of the songs?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a song called wait, what's the first one? I'm trying to think of the name of the first one. The album's called This One's For Your Mama. That's what it's called. The first song's called that, the title song. The second
How does that song go?
How does it go?
Sing it right now.
Yeah, right.
I just want to hear maybe like a little tune.
You sing a song.
I don't know any songs.
God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to sing.
Well, how's it go?
Like, what's a lyric?
This One's For Your Mama. That's a lyric. Then there's Dookie Streaks.
Dookie
Streaks. That's a good one. I got the Streaks. It will. It really will.
Oh,
it really will.
Well, I said 30 because I'm 30.
30 plus.
I got a couple. Morning Breath is another one. I got a couple.
So is this like a funny album?
Yeah, comedy album, funny music. Yeah, I got like. So I wanted
Dookie
to.
Streaks is the serious one.
Yeah, Dookie Streaks is the one who's going to hit home for. It's going to be heartfelt. My plan was to. So I recorded these a lot of these songs like 2-3 years ago actually. Like, 'cause I've been releasing music slowly. So a lot of the songs that I've already I only released 3 songs. But those are going to be on the album too. And my plan was last year to finish recording jokes, like just do 3 jokes within the, in between the songs. You know what I mean?
Cool.
But then COVID shut that down too. So I was like, I got to figure out how to make this happen now. So then I just really went in the booth and recorded the jokes just on the microphone, and then we put a laugh track in. And I play a couple characters in the audience, or one character in the audience was the mom, I think it turned out good. Like, 'cause now I just have 2 jokes in there. Still 2 of my jokes, and it plays in the theme of the album too. So I just had to adjust. I was like, let me just figure out how to get these jokes online, because I can't do it with a live audience. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm honestly, and then I'm dropping again.
Where can people watch it or buy it?
You can watch all my music videos at blurredculture.com or Blurred Culture, the YouTube page. Which is a lot. I've tried to post a lot of my stuff on there. I got the show called Late Great Show on there too, where I kind of do the news. I haven't done it in a while. I want to bring it back. We got to bring it back soon.
Yours?
Blurred Culture is a friend of mine, Pete Sobats, his website. I got my cousin works with Blurred Culture as well, and it's kind of it's also like music news, stuff like that, random videos, things like that on the website, articles about different artists and shit like that. And my cousin hit me one day and was like, "Hey man, my boy Pete, he's actually his teacher in high school. He went at St. Bernard's as his teacher. And he was like,
really?
yeah." And he was like, "Yo Pete, can I he came to me and said, yo, my boy Pete has an idea for a internet show and needs a host for it. And I was like, all right, what is it? And this is like my second year in comedy. I'm very early on in comedy. He's like, it's kind of like the Daily Show, but like in 5 minutes, like just like news stories and just talk about it for 5 minutes. And I was like, damn, I don't really have a political, you know what I mean? I don't really talk about politics that much in my comedy, but I can try it. You know, I'm definitely willing to try to see what's up. And then we started shooting in the house on a small table, and like started doing that. And eventually, like the views started growing. Like we got like at least our most was like 22,000 views on a video. Like there's still videos on my Instagram that people come back to and like randomly. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like this video's still doing numbers. Yeah. But yeah, then after a while, Pete had started another business, and things like that, and didn't have time to do it as consistently. But I feel like now I have my own studio. There's no reason why we can't shoot the show all the time. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I have all my music videos on there. Pete So Bad directs all those. On Blur Culture, and then all the music's on Spotify, Apple Music, any other streaming service. I'm more excited for I'm dropping again the week after my first one with my boy Tommy Wakefield. Yeah, we have a duo called Run the Fools, and we dropped another album, and that one's gonna be crazy because that one's like new. Like that was like me with being able rapping the shit that I do now. You know what I mean? Like I'm better now than I was like 3 years ago to record those other songs.
What's the name of that album?
That one's called Run the Fools.
Is that a funny one? Or not?
Yes, that is. Yes, there's also.
What are some of the names of the songs on that?
There's Run the Fools. There's damn, why can't I not think of the name? There's Am I a Robot?
Something you think like after a couple brownies.
right. Exactly. Most of the album is definitely very trippy. It's like, yo, what is happening? They're like anything can go in this fucking video. And there's Tingling My Penis. That's a good one. That one slaps. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm really excited. Tommy produced all the songs. Like he's amazing. Like he can play any instrument. He's another comedian. He's dope as shit. So I'm really excited. I'm mostly excited for that one than so my own. But that's probably a bad marketing thing to say. But I'm more excited. Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to both of them. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Next time you come in, we'll be.
Do you ever listen to Wheeler Walker Jr.?
No, who's that?
Oh, you gotta look him up, dude.
Okay.
He's just a comedy.
Oh yeah, comedy music. Oh yeah, okay. Country music.
Yeah, but it's like he's banned from Nashville.
Really? He just goes crazy, huh?
Instrumentally and
everything's
he's really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's funny. Like one of
Wheeler Walker Jr.
Wheeler Walker Jr.
Okay.
One of the songs is it's about a breakup with his like wife or something like that.
Okay.
So, fuck you, bitch.
I love it. I love it.
Shit's a good one. The Poon.
The Poon. Oh man, I can't believe I heard of this dude.
Dude, you gotta listen to him.
I'm definitely gonna listen to him.
Put it on in the car on the way home.
We have a country track interlude on our me and Tommy's. It's called "Cheating on Me," and it's about your woman cheating on you. I'm definitely gonna look him up.
Dude,
it's
he's
lit.
funny.
Lit.
Super funny. So what else is going on? What do you have any shows booked, or can people come see you live?
I don't have any shows booked yet. Yeah. Hopefully soon. I'm gonna start getting out there doing some footwork again, out in the scene again.
Let us know when you do that, because we'll plug it. But I want to go see it.
Yeah, I bet. Most definitely.
I'm a huge fan of comedy.
Hell yeah.
I even thought about doing like an open mic thing, but I don't think I'm that funny.
No.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Actually, you should do one, and I'll film it.
No, that's because the funny is my demise.
That's why I want to film it.
See, why is everything we do with Bass Bros that's like our best videos is my demise.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Eating bugs in China, Philip throwing up. Any competition we do, I just lose them. And I got to jump in the 50-degree water.
And he did a workout. I
remember that. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I haven't done cardio since football.
Dude, smoked, dude. That was so funny.
That's hilarious. You think you wouldn't do good?
I don't think I would.
What does he have to do
there's a lot
to do his first open mic?
Okay, but here's the thing with
it's super easy.
This is actually a great question for Aaron. How does somebody get into comedy?
Okay.
How does he go do an open mic?
So the best way to do it is just look up shows. There's this website called the Comedy Bureau where they got all the list of open mics every day. They list whatever mic, and they tell you the rules if you need to pay $5 to do the mic or whatever it is. And then just go do the mic. You can meet people. Like everything's about who you know. But You just meet people, go to shows, pull up to shows, introduce yourself. If you're just showing face, you can get onto a show. If people don't even be that good and just be like, just because they know to do, they're on the show, and it's like, damn, man, like Blake Griffin does stand up now.
Really?
And he's. I'm not trying to start beef with Blake Griffin before I'm on, but you know what I mean? Yeah, not at all. But I'm like, damn, man.
Is he on now?
He was on the Pistons last team he was on.
I don't watch basketball.
No, he's on the Nets now. He's on the Nets now.
Gives the straight answer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he was on the Clippers. That was 10 years ago. I don't watch basketball.
He's definitely on the Nets now. He just got traded. That was a big deal.
You're good, dude. You can talk shit.
I'm not. Well, I also don't. I haven't really seen him do stand up, but I'm like, yo, I definitely know you get on these shows because you play Griffin. You know what I mean? Like, I know for a fact, like, yeah, that's what you know.
Hey, well, he put his work in somewhere.
But that's
that. Okay, that was another thing I was thinking too. I'm like, yo, he got famous by working hard. So I mean, like, hey, did he earn it? Not really, but kinda. I mean, he got his name up. He got his name up, and he got on stage.
Do you know who Brendan Schaub is?
Yeah.
That was like when he first started. He was getting a lot of backlash from comedians because they didn't think he earned the spot to be there.
Right.
Because of he fought in the UFC, then became good friends with Rogan, and then...
now he's still not funny. I'm just kidding. He's funny. I'm sorry, Brendan.
I'm sorry, Brendan.
Now you just heard him. You
just heard him.
Yeah. This guy's a UFC heavyweight fighter.
Brendan, I'm sorry.
You kicked the shit out of him.
I'm just a fisherman. Don't hurt me.
That's so funny. We're starting to beef with all athletes. Hey, yo, this motherfucker, LeBron James, I'm coming after you. All right.
He'll take a shot at Urlacher.
Oh my god.
No, there's so much prep work that goes into it's. There's a lot of writing you got to do. There's so much that goes. You don't just go up there and be funny. And
that's true.
I would rely.
That's true, bro. Because there's a difference between writing a joke and just saying funny stuff on stage.
There's the delivery.
Yeah.
You got to format that whole joke to where you know when the funny's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's true. And you know exactly what parts they should be laughing.
I don't do that. I'd go up there and go.
You should try.
It worked. It worked right
away. You killed it on the open mic.
Where's my money?
Oh my god! Yeah, I respect all comedians, man. Just for getting up in front of people.
Yeah,
and If you don't do good, it's got to be a terrible feeling, Like.
Yeah, you know what it is. Like I was saying, I don't even think I ever finished what I was saying earlier about failing now. Like when you bomb now, it's like fun, and if your friends are there, because they're like, "Oh, this nigga's bombing." Like he's bombing. Look at.
You're like watching it.
Like, Tom Segura did a show, and he played the recording of him bombing on his podcast.
Oh, nice,
bro. But he was like so against the crowd because it was a corporate party. So there was a group of 70, a group of 40, and then like a group of 20, and they were all mad at him. And so, like, the stage manager came out, and, like, he's like, hey, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
He goes, you're not doing too well up here. He goes, yeah, I know. Fuck these people. And then so, like, the people go, yeah, he just told you to get off the stage. And he goes, no, they offered to bring the other guy back that you guys really liked, but I said no. I'm going to keep telling my jokes.
That's hilarious. I love that.
What's the weirdest gig you've done? Have you done any weird?
Ooh, bro, the weirdest gig I've done. That's a good question.
Bass Bros Podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we're on it right now. I did a fishing podcast recently. Oh, my God. I would say the weirdest one, I think I was in Inglewood. I was literally down the street from where I grew up. Like, I don't know why I was doing this show. It was like a cigar shop. And these old black dudes made this cigar shop and they wanted to make it into a comedy club, I guess. But then they just set out chairs and then had us all perform. And this was also really early on for me, too. And I remember meeting a lot of comedians there. And I was like, yo, where are we right now? Like, because there's no chair set up yet. Like, there's nothing out there. We're just kicking at the back of the cigar shop. Like, what's happening? And then they took the chairs out. And then we had the gig at the front of the fucking place.
Was it weird because just how it was set up? Or?
It was set up weird, but also, well, I blame myself too. They didn't. It was a predominantly black male crowd, and they did not like gay jokes. They did not like. And I had one in there that really they were like, nah, man. Like,
you're gonna love Wheeler Walker.
They did not like it. He was like, I don't even remember what I said. I think I said one of the tags to my joke was that I had a weird sex dream about Danny DeVito, and then like someone in the back of the crowd was like, "Nah, man, you should have woke up." And then everyone started cracking up. I was like, "Oh man, I lost everybody now." I was like, "It's over." It's over. And then, other than that, you know, I bombed. Like, definitely after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to get them back. I can try my best, but I don't think. I think that, and there was an older black male crowd too. They were all cigars. I was like, nah, bro, we don't like that around here. You haven't heard that? We don't like that. But yeah, that was probably the weirdest one. But there's always a weird show though. There's always a weird. And the thing about LA is it'll be anywhere. Like it'll be in a laundromat. It'll be like just any fucking where they'll just set up a show. Yeah, bro. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it is, and it can be cool, but it also is like, damn, man. Like I wish I was inside somewhere doing a show like at a club or something. You know what I mean? But beggars can't be choosers. I'm ready for all the stage time and trying to get it where we can. But there's always some random stuff. Like there's the park shows were kind of getting big during COVID, and they're still doing them now. Like a lot of people, and then people were using the same parks like it was the same club. Like it was like, yo, we're all going to this one park. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Chappelle started doing that, right? Out in where
in Ohio, yeah, yeah. He started making his own
made his own like stage on like farmland and started having everyone from the community come out.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's dope.
Damn, I just had a really good question and I fucking forgot it.
The one good question.
The one good question on the whole show.
I made a fart noise into the microphone, and you think
crushed.
you're a hero.
I crushed.
You think you're a hero.
He killed it. He killed it.
I got a comedian.
Yo, I'm hitting up Blake Griffin. You're getting on the show immediately.
Brendan Schwab and Blake Griffin.
We're cool.
Chill, okay?
We're cooling.
They said,
all right?
Not me.
You know, I can bring that smoke. I don't care. Just kidding.
He goes back on it immediately.
Rip that beard off your face.
Oh my god.
Who were your favorite comedians growing up?
Oh man. So first comedy special I ever watched was Richard Pryor in concert, the one with him in the red shirt in Long Beach. I was like 13. I remember my cousins were spending the night, and then on Comedy Central they were like, "Yo, we're playing Richard Pryor uncensored at 3 a.m. tonight." Like, and I was like, "Yo, what is this? Like, I've never seen Richard Pryor. I know he's supposed to be one of the best. Like, I don't know anything about him, and I hadn't even watched stand up before. I was like, "Yo, is he really going to talk on stage for an hour? Like, is that what he's going to do? Like, oh, this doesn't seem like right." And so I watched it. Or we stayed up late at night. My cousins all fell asleep, and I was the only one awake, and I watched the whole thing. I was like, damn, this shit is fire. Like I didn't even realize I was watching the dude talk on stage for a whole hour. I was like maybe 13. And then so Richard Pryor's up there. That's still one of my favorite specials to this day. Dave Chappelle, of course. George Carlin I like a lot. And Bo Burnham is one of my, because he's a musical comedian. I don't know if y'all watch the specials, but he does like all his whole thing is just music, and he's like a genius. So I mean, like in perfectly timed. So those, if I was to say those would be my favorite four. Yeah. Then there's also Bill Burr. Like I love Bill Burr. Like he can go
water right now.
He's, you know what? They always try to get him. They always are trying to get him in trouble, and it's always like, yo, but he's not saying nothing crazy. Yeah, he's just speaking facts.
He's being a comedian.
He's being a comedian. He's just he's making jokes.
He got in trouble for the Grammys for music, right?
For music, he said on stage he was presenting the award for most Latin album.
It was funny though,
and he was like, "Yo, how many? What did he say? I don't even misquote him."
Moms are at home, or feminists. Do you know how many feminists are at home right now that are pissed off that
he's presenting the award for most? Which honestly, it was a good point. Like he's not
screwed up someone's name because he couldn't pronounce it.
Yeah. But then again, why would you put Bill Burr as that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, why would you do that?
He's clearly calling him out because he's like, yeah, I don't need to be presenting this award. Like someone else more qualified.
People that don't know who Bill Burr is, don't know anything about him, were posting all this stuff that he's a complete racist.
Yeah.
Bill's wife is black.
Right. Yeah. Everyone,
really?
Yeah.
So it's like the cancel culture. Like they took a shot, completely messed.
Have you ever got messed around with that?
What?
Like people coming at you for
anything? Not yet.
Blake's gonna cancel.
Not yet. Blake Griffin is coming for me immediately. I'll never get on one of his shows, the Slam Dunk Comedy Show. I just made that up. Glass breakers.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he's killing it.
Right in the mix.
Oh man. Wait, what was I didn't remember the question. What the fuck was I talking about? What was I saying?
I forget.
Me too, man.
We were talking about.
What was I saying though? You asked me something just now. I was answering.
You got in trouble for saying things?
Get like potentially canceled. Here's what I feel about cancel culture, man. how do you cancel a person? We're not TV shows. People keep living life and doing things. You know what I mean? And also people learn from stuff they say. And also people, and the craziest thing to me is people going back and finding stuff.
Dude,
that's the weirdest thing to me, bro. Because people clearly, even if people say something that was like insensitive or like, you know what I mean? Or like saying, you know, if they find it now, like clearly people were making different jokes back when they said it. Even if it is offensive, regardless of what, if it is or isn't, like people felt comfortable enough to say that because that's what people were saying. But you know what I mean? Even if it was wrong, it was like, yo, this is what it was and I'm sorry. Now I know better, so I don't do it now.
That's what it takes as a civilization to evolve.
Exactly.
You gotta go through that shit
exactly.
to get past
right. I was saying all kind of crazy stuff when I was like in like grade school and high school, not really understanding the you know how bad it is to what happens when you say shit. But and I would be upset if someone came to me and was like, "Oh, you remember this back in 2009, nigga? Like when you were saying this?" And I'm like, "No, I don't remember that. I don't even remember thinking like that." You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. That's so it's that always gets on my nerves. Like canceling Dr. Seuss, like I don't know. I mean, look, there were some insensitive pictures, dog, but I mean, it's a book, and he's not even alive no more. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a pretty good run.
Like, he had some bars in there, like
the fish one was my favorite. That's
the weirdest part to me, and also I understand that people people want to be held accountable for the things they do. That's really the whole purpose of it is. And I agree that if people do something now, that you can be corrected now. But I don't think people need to dig up people's past in order to to make someone fail. You know what I mean? That's looking to make someone fail for what reason? Like everyone has made mistakes, everyone has done stuff. So like let that shit go. If I fuck up now, then call me out on it, and I'll try to fix it if I can. You know what I mean? If I've done something too bad, then I guess I'm ass out. But I shouldn't have said nothing stupid. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's what it comes down to. But no one's really come at me yet.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever make anybody upset at your shows?
My mom.
I was hoping you would go with the story.
But I'll say the most upset person I made, I was at a show and I was really far away. Moreno Valley? No, it wasn't Moreno Valley. I mean, it's probably Moreno Valley. I was far though.
We played somebody over there in high school.
Yes.
I remember.
Yeah, I was there and there was apparently like the niggas is rough over there, so it was like some hard looking dudes, and the dude was guy that went up before me he kept saying he wasn't a comedian, but the homie put him on the show just so he could try it out. So he wasn't good, but he was really just being mean to people in the crowd. And he thought he was joking. He thought he was making jokes. So I was like, these aren't jokes, man. He's just being mean to people in the crowd. And then he got off stage, and then I went up and I wanted to roast him because I was like, yo, this ain't. So I start roasting him. I told him he walked like a penguin because his legs were small and his pants were falling down.
And like the crowd probably loving it because he was just mean.
Yeah, and he was upset, and he was yelling back at me. He's like, nah, bro. Like, with your shirt's wrinkled. Yeah. And I was like, bro, I'm just making jokes. And I was like, yo, you doing too much. How you gonna be a comedian and then get mad when niggas roast you? And I was like, he's like, I'm not even a comedian like that. And I was like, nigga, but you was wearing a comedian's hat on stage. And I was like, yo, what you was just over here talking about being and that was the only time. And then that got weird to the point where like they left the building before the show was over, and I was like, yo, I gotta get out of here for somebody coming up to me after the show and try something. You know what I mean? So like as soon as the show ended, because me and a few comedians rode together because it was so far away. As soon as the show ended and we all like got off stage, like, yo, we gotta get out of here. Let's dip out. We just slid out. We got in the car and dipped.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
That sounds sketchy.
You can't take. I don't get people that go to a comedy show and get offended, and they want either. And I'm not saying that this was the situation, but they want the guy on stage that's doing his job to change everything he's doing and adhere to what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't make
100%.
sense. Especially that guy. Like,
nobody's going to get mad at your fart noise, Philip, if you go out there.
No, you're going to die laughing.
He gets canceled a few years later. 2021.
No fart noises. And it's just got like a picture of green gas with red. No fart noises.
It's so funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna happen at some point. I'm sure someone's gonna get mad at something I've said or you know what I mean, 100%. Said in the past. But I'll be ready for it. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'll try to be ready for it as I can. But I also don't feel like I think people can redeem themselves. I think that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But another problem about cancel culture is people don't want you to redeem yourself.
No.
People are just like, nah, it's over for you.
Face,
which is crazy to me. It's like, yo, you don't want anyone to be better? You know what I mean? Like, if you're calling people out, at least let them get better. Give them a chance to be better and, you know what I mean? And learn from the shit they did or said, you know? It just seems counterproductive to me to just be rid of people. And it's like, yo, they still exist, bro. They still around. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's a weird deal. I don't think most people are like that, though.
I
think that people jump on it.
Yes, very true.
I think
very
there's
true.
a very small, minute part of the population.
But, I mean, obviously people get canceled, you know?
Yeah.
If they want to cancel us, they're going to have to find at least 100 people to stop watching our YouTube.
We'll just keep making them. Like, if people got canceled, if people said they need to be canceled, they're done.
Yeah. I would make a video.
So much harder to get this everywhere.
The next video would be like
flyers.
Me. If somebody said we're canceled, we would make a Bass Bros video of me crying and telling everybody we're canceled.
Yeah. That would be great. That'd be great.
They tried to cancel Wheeler Walker. I keep bringing him up. I'm sorry.
No.
They tried to cancel Wheeler Walker. After you listen to some of his music, look up his apology video.
Okay.
The funniest apology video I've ever seen in my life.
That was a good one for sure.
He's a god.
That's why I like Bill Burr so much. They tried to cancel him on SNL when he did SNL.
And
I was like, nah, man. Like they try to get him often.
They're trying to cancel Eminem. Eminem's been every album he's dropped. They're trying to cancel him.
Yeah, for real though.
Why?
They still trying to do that.
They're mad at him for the Rihanna song. Oh my god.
Rihanna song.
Wasn't it Rihanna that he?
I don't know, but he said a lot of questionable things. I agree, but still, it's like whatever. He was jamming out to this shit before.
What Gen Z got pissed about was the song where I'm gonna tie you to the bed and light the house on fire.
That's the one line that they chose.
One line they got mad about.
He said way worse stuff than that.
I know.
He said way worse stuff than that in his song.
I know. But Eminem responded with a video that just dusted everybody.
Of course, ain't nobody. Eminem's undefeated.
Really?
I remember Game. The Game was. I saw an interview with the Game, and he was like, "Yo, listen, nobody in the rap game is starting beef with Eminem." He's like, nobody's. He's like, bro, nobody. He's like, no one's doing that.
He's so quick, or
he'll destroy you. He'll destroy you in a. If you go on song for song with him and beef, he beefed with Mariah Carey. By the way,
dude, right now,
no, way back, yeah.
Warning song,
yeah,
he destroyed her in that.
Oh my, now I want to get.
You gotta go back,
I want to go back and look at this.
Now everyone's like, yo, no one's messing with Eminem. Like nobody in the game.
I watched that interview with the Game, and he's like, no one's fucking with him. Leave him alone.
Right.
Damn, that's
crazy. Yep.
Another question I have, Monte. The comedian culture.
The
way Joe Rogan presented it at like the Comedy Stores, everybody was trying to build each other up. Is it just weird right now in LA because nothing's going on, or when you were in it, is everybody pretty helpful and try to get you to go, or is it pretty competitive? What's the vibe?
It's kind of both competitive and everyone's trying to help. There's also people try to. When you give too much to everybody, then people take advantage of it. So people try to, especially me and everyone else tries to be like, yo, I got to give to the people that I know is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to give opportunities to people that I know are like going to be, you know, not take advantage of me while doing this shit. You know what I mean? While helping each other up. You know what I mean? So there is that kind of being selective about who you help or who you really kind of let in to get to know and do shit. Because it's all business also. It's also like intellectual, like, you know, ideas. Like this is all not concrete stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So it's hard to protect. Very hard to protect. So everyone kind of gets, yo, this is mine. I'm trying to protect what is mine and what I've created. You know what I mean? Or you know, the opportunities I have and stuff like that. But I'd say that the biggest part is really finding people or the group that is gonna, you know, willing to build with you. That's the hardest thing because it's hard to come to a person and be like, yo, you want to build with me because we have nothing. You know what I mean? When you got nothing, it's hard to get people to join you and be like, yeah, come on. You know, it's much harder, especially if there's no money yet. You know, and you know what I mean. So and then you're trying to make the money, so it's like, yo, this can get dirty real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you got to be careful about that. But overall, I'd say that. The people I found and gotten to know, like they're usually willing to help you or, you know, pass the ball and get you new opportunities. But there's also people who's like, yo, I'm getting mine, so you got to get yours. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm working my ass off, so, you know, you got to come work your ass off in order to, you know, get the shit that we're doing. But I'd say overall at shows, like everyone's usually willing to like, yo, man, you did good, or, yo, I can give you a couple tags, like I can give you a couple lines, and you can either be like, yeah, or like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I mean? But usually I'm always like, yeah, of course, like I'll take any suggestion. No, I might not use it, or I might, but you know, I definitely want to hear what you think, you know. But I'd say overall in public and on stage and stuff like that, it's usually very supportive.
I also saw like this is the one beef I know in comedy, and it's kind of like coming up.
You're talking about
Mencia and Rogan.
Yes.
Do you know anything about that?
I didn't know it was coming back up. I mean,
it's kind of pop. Well, Mencia came back out.
He's coming back in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Here's the thing, man. Mencia went through all that crap. Just like you said, cancel culture, they still don't like.
Yeah.
But he's coming out with his own material now. He's doing his own thing. I say give him a shot.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan said the same thing.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
But he's still,
the consensus was that he was pretty much stealing?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean,
because from what I saw, he hasn't followed.
He hasn't he still denies it. But
yeah.
you got to watch Tiger Belly with Bobby Lee.
On that he was denying
He's still denying it, but Bobby Lee grills him on it, man. Bobby Lee gets into it with him a little bit on everything that went down.
He didn't really admit that he stole.
No, but
was that the consensus from talk to people?
Just from watching YouTube videos. I mean, just from watching YouTube videos. I mean, there's also people can also think the same ideas too and 100%. Not even know it.
Yeah.
But what it comes down to is how did you say it? Did you say it exactly like this motherfucker said it? Because if you say exactly like him and you didn't heard him or was like opening for him one day, then you stole that joke. You know what I mean? But there's also ideas because a lot of time I'll be at a show and be like, yo, this motherfucker's doing damn near the same kind of thoughts I had. I say it differently, but I'll be like, damn, I don't even want to do that joke now because I don't want to seem like I just piggybacked off of him. It doesn't happen often because then I often feel like, yo, my joke's stronger, so I can do it. But I also don't want to be like, nah. It feels weird to go up and do kind of the same shit someone else just did. But it all depends on delivery. And I remember watching YouTube videos of comparisons and stuff. Like, it seems like he was doing the same jokes. Yeah. But who really knows? If he's still denying it, I don't know if he's just denying it just because he can't go back on it now.
I think he can.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
What it comes down to is when they put it all together.
Yeah.
Mencia stole jokes from this comedian,
a bunch of people,
this comedian,
right?
It was
a group.
So what he wants to pass is he thinks just like all those same guys, but where they told the jokes, he was sitting in the crowd. The same jokes he stole, he was at those shows.
He was doing it. They had said the same thing about Amy Schumer at one point, which they kind of let her slide a little more than they did Mencia. They really like did not let Mencia part, but she was fine. Like she was making movies. She was that too. That's why that too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was saying, I don't think just the whole time just doing jokes. She was pregnant the whole time. Yeah, years. For years. But I'm watching hers and a bunch of female comedians were saying, like, yo, she used to open for me. Now she's telling the same jokes that, you know what I mean, I told. And she stole from, what's his name? Patrice O'Neal. Oh, really? Straight up jokes from Patrice O'Neal. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. So a fucking legend, man. But they let her slide pretty quickly. Like, they were just really just let it go, which was interesting to me.
I liked how Patrice would fuck with all the other comedians. He threw the phone book at like Kevin Hart when he was on stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look up a number in there. Maybe you'll find someone that's funny.
He's disrespectful. Just disrespectful. I love him, man. I love him so much. Oh, man. For real, though. But, yeah, it's just interesting. And I've definitely been in scenarios where I've been like, this joke sounds like mine. You know what I mean? From other comedians. Like, I don't know. It sounds like... And a lot of time, like, at first, I would get very defensive about it. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, yo, why? You know what I mean? I'd approach people and be like, yo, what's up with this joke? You know?
Exactly. Is it like...
Everyone always denies it. Everyone always denies it.
Yeah.
No one is always like, oh, yeah, I definitely saw that.
Thanks, dude. It was good, right? Like,
gives you a week after the
Right.
punchline.
Right. Everyone's always like, nah, it wasn't like that or nothing like that. And then I'm like, all right. But I always say it. I used to say it because I'd be like, at least you know that I...
Right.
Yeah, right. That I'm looking out for that. You know what I mean?
And they'll at least stop, hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, you know, who knows? But now I'm kind of like, if I hear a joke that sounds like damn near something or a punch, even a punchline. It don't even have to be the whole joke, but you can steal people's punchlines. You know what I mean? Like you can get up a whole setup and have the same punchline as me, and it's like, damn, I can't say that now because that was the one that makes you laugh. That was what makes people laugh. So, and same shows as me too, which was crazy. Like I'd be like, yo, word, this is kind of crazy. Like this is my punchline. You know what I mean? But now I'm kind of like, hey, I don't think especially if it's not as good as mine, then I'm like, nah, I'm not worried about it. Whatever, this ain't gonna make it. I'll be all right. But because it also makes it weird once you start approaching people about things that sound the same. Everyone talks about the same stuff in comedy. Ain't nobody has a patent on a certain thought. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like I don't want to make it weird because I don't want people to be like, yo, this nigga Aaron Monteilh be accusing everybody of stealing his jokes. I don't want that reputation either. Like, because then it probably isn't that sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe there are scenarios where it is, but maybe there's other times where I'm just being defensive and trying to protect my art, you know?
Yeah.
But I can't. You definitely don't want to make shit weird in the slightest. Then no one will fuck with you. And it's like, then everyone's like, yo, I'll just steal your jokes now just to fuck with you now, you know? So I've been definitely way cooler about that, you know, since, you know, time went on. I was maybe like the first couple of years of me doing stand-up where I was kind of like, damn, why does everything sound like me? Like, you know what I mean? Why are these people sounding like me, you know?
Yeah.
And it was only like a few specific cases. It wasn't like I was like, you know, thinking about everyone, but that's something I was definitely trying to keep in mind.
Yeah.
You know?
What time are you getting your vaccination, by the way? What time are you getting it?
At 4?
You got 10 minutes left.
Oh, there you go. It's on the board.
Yeah, okay.
Word,
okay.
What time would you have to get out of here? It's on the board. You got
It's
10
always 10? All
right. Sorry. Gotta go.
Oh, man.
Did you get COVID?
I got COVID in November.
How was that?
That shit sucked.
Really?
Man.
This
that
last
shit,
November.
Last November, bro. I had thought, okay, so when the COVID got crazy, I was sick in January.
Everything again.
I was sicker than a dog in January. And I
Yeah.
was like, I'm sure this is COVID.
Me too.
Because it was the worst I had ever been. I lost
Bro.
I couldn't talk for a month.
Bro, me too. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, so we were throwing our Henny and Chicken in January, and I lost my voice at the day of Henny and Chicken, so I'm losing it, and it just got worse. Like, I was able to talk less and less over time. I went to the doctor. I go to the doctor, and the nurse goes, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just some really bad. She goes, this is a really bad flu or something. I had it too, so just take these antibiotics. And I was like, that's it. That's nobody have answers for me. And it was it was literally February when I went and did that. I was like,
had throat cancer because I've been chewing tobacco.
oh man,
And I was
that's
like,
scary.
I'm done.
But honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was me smoking weed. That's why I was like, yo, am I smoking
really?
too much? Like, is that fucking the problem? Like, but yeah, like, and then I finally got better over time, but I was like, damn, what was that? And I thought that was COVID.
That's exactly.
And then I got it in November, and I was like, maybe that wasn't COVID. Maybe that was something
COVID
else.
Worse?
COVID was different. COVID was much different.
Like
it was
what?
like I didn't get a cough too crazy. I didn't get a sore throat. I got very fatigued, just tired, sleeping 14 hours a day, just straight up, just sleeping, sweating at night. You know, the fever. That was bad. I had like this weird headache. You feel like you're walking in a dream. That was only a couple days though. Like a lot of my symptoms didn't last that long. Like I was tired the whole way through, but I had fever maybe the first week. I had that weird headache thing maybe the first couple days.
Did you need 30,000 sheets of 2-ply toilet paper?
Bro, you know what? It would have helped.
Really?
I'm just playing. No, but I did not need that much toilet paper. I don't know. I still don't understand what the fuck that was about, bro. I have no clue what the fuck.
Building forts.
I thought people had just started doing the same diet that I had.
Yeah, this is why are you getting all this toilet paper? You know what you meant? Oh no, I always do this.
I just buy a lot all the time.
I drink diarrhea.
Dude, when I went to China, I had diarrhea for like 3 months.
Bro, Brett told me the same. Brett went to China and he said he had
Diarrhea too?
Yeah,
I think
he said he damn near shit himself at the Great Wall of China.
I didn't think it was gonna go away ever again. Like I thought. My first solid poop, I bought a cake. Like it'd been so long. It was great. And then when he
That's
came,
so
I had it
funny.
all
Dude,
over
he was
again.
like, he had this diarrhea, man. It was the funniest because we were taking subway trains,
Yeah.
trying to get to our flight that we were late for.
Oh shit.
So he's directing everything. He goes, "We're gonna go here, 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 but first, I'm going to the restroom." Run to the restroom.
Stopped
Every
like 3
stop.
times. There was-
Oh my
it was-
god.
We have 5
Flow.
minutes to run like a mile to get to
Oh,
our
no.
gate. And he's like, "I gotta go to the bathroom." I go, "You're getting left," and I just
Yeah,
took off,
I'm outta here.
trying to catch the
There's
plane.
no other way. I
Damn.
can't believe I made it.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's stressful. And stress taking a poop is so much worse than regular.
Monte, I was so used to it by then. It was just like a process. But like,
And in
the
China, they don't
training-
have toilets.
Yeah, they got the
No, you
the
gotta
whole-
the
do-
ground, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But those ones I went in.
How were you able to squat?
So look at this, Monte. I went a whole year without finding one of the, like, I got an American toilet. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
you guys got American toilets? Yeah. Whole year. On the way back home in the Shanghai airport, I was like, dude, this is like bad.
I gotta go.
He always sees me
Every
bad.
morning with we're going fishing. We're fishing a tournament that we can potentially win
Yeah.
$10,000.
Nice.
And we need to get to this spot first.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
You have to, right?
And I'm like, Patrick,
can't-
I can't.
You gotta go.
You want me
gotta-
to fish good or not? Like,
I just go shoot it over the side of the boat. We gotta go.
so I go to Shanghai, no American toilets, dude. And this isn't the time to learn how to use these things that are
Yeah, bro, that's the worst. That was the worst.
It's like an ISO squat. I don't know what the angle is supposed to be for diarrhea. You know, it's like it's just I didn't make it. Like let me back to America.
This is how you know.
Good luck
This
with
is
that.
how you know Patrick is American.
Yeah.
Did you clean it up?
With what?
Exactly.
Somebody else will take care of it.
I don't have access to the janitor's hose or
go
pressure
get
washer.
Go get scoop water out of the sink and blow it on the floor.
Dude, no, that's even grosser.
It's much worse.
Way
It's much
grosser.
worse.
Else do it?
If they got the proper tools, I'm not gonna spit water at it.
I'd feel so bad.
Flood it into everything. He's disgusting.
Well, you just ruined some guy's day.
I'm sure he gets it all the time.
He just
Sure,
do this
right?
shit
Like,
on the ground. You know what?
He just comes through with the pressure.
Yeah.
Comes in and
Very
go,
good.
"Oh, Taco Tuesday."
It's a Taco Tuesday. Yo, bro, when I was in India, one of the places we stayed was at one of the colleges.
Yeah.
And at the college, most of the time we were in nice hotels, we had regular toilets, but at the college we had the one in the ground.
Yeah.
And that was the one time, because
they have
everyone was
those
saying,
too?
Yeah, they had those too.
Is it
yeah.
like a hole or actual bathroom?
It's like you had a toilet seat and you get the ground, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
right there. You know what I mean?
That's
It's like
probably
it's just
tough
like
for
a
you
toilet
'cause you're
built
so
in
tall.
toilet built in the ground. Yeah, bro. So the one time, like everyone was saying you'd be sick when you go, like how you were sick in China. Everyone was saying when you go to India you're gonna be sick for a while, or like you're gonna take a hard time to adjust to
Yeah.
it. But like I was cool the whole time I was there. And I was like, oh, I don't feel sick at all. Everyone was kind of like feeling sick, but I was like, I'm good. And that was the one time on that toilet where I was like, yo, I gotta take a shit so badly. And it's gonna be bad. I was the one time I was sick, and I was like, "Fuck, not this toilet." Not this fucking toilet, dude. And I was upset, bro. I was like, "Damn, I gotta go." And it was the morning we were all getting on the bus to leave to the next place. Same type situation. I'm on a time crunch.
Yeah.
I couldn't even squat. I had to put my hands on the ground and was like, yo, it was rough, bro. And I had like 5 minutes. Niggas was knocking on my door. Like, hey, Aaron, you coming? I was like, yes, I'll be there,
Dude, yeah,
soon.
knock on the door. I'm like,
Yeah,
just trying
bro.
to get
They do
through
that.
it.
It's a process.
I do construction. They do
Yeah.
that whenever in the porta potty. And they go like, "Hey Phil, we gotta go," and I go, "Not helping."
It's like a
Yeah,
stressful
it doesn't help at all.
situation.
I need to focus to do
You don't want
this.
to be rushed.
You think I want to sit in here?
Right.
I'm in a porta potty. There's a dick drawn on the wall there.
Right.
Not enjoying
This is
this.
the best situation. Yeah. God damn, man. But yeah, that was the only time I used that toilet. I think I maybe to pee, but that's easy. Ain't no problem there, you know. But that shit, I'm convinced that the only time you'll ever have to take a shit really badly is when you got those toilets. I'm convinced that that's
You just have
the
no
curse of
option.
it. You just got that's
Dude,
the one time.
Yeah, now I'm just so good at it. Like I can pretty much go anywhere.
Yeah,
Like, I used to be so innocent about pooping. I just want to poop at my toilet at home. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Anywhere.
You guys got something? I'm going.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's true. I agree
I've
with
done
that.
it in the woods. Came back with one less sock. I've done it, dude, everywhere.
Yo, that's hilarious.
I did. I can't.
Oh
I
my
did it.
god.
All right, here's a poop story.
Okay. All right. Poop stories in the Bass Bros
We're fishing at
podcast.
Lake Lopez.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there for that.
No.
Thank God.
And my diet consisted of 230 packs of Coors throughout the day and a handle of
Wait a minute.
Crown Royal.
Oh, shit.
They went up
Crown
2 days
Royal.
before me, Monte.
2 days.
They brought
Oh, man.
90 beers and 2 handles of Crown.
Oh no.
I got up there 2
Handles of
days.
Crown? Oh, y'all was
Yeah.
going crazy.
I got up there 2 days later. There's no beer. I was like, what the hell did you guys do? How is that even possible?
So it's safe
And
to
then I was
say,
like, did you guys... So they're pre-fishing to try to find like a bite.
where to go,
I was
yeah.
like, what'd you guys figure out? They're like, nothing. It's a tough bite. And I was like,
we were
really?
just drunk.
He's drunk. Yeah,
My first cast, I got one. I was like, and then I got caught. I was like, what are you guys talking about?
And I'm like, I'm pissing in the back of the boat going, oh, there. But the funny part of this story is my diet is not properly balanced.
Right, I'd say mine either.
It's now. I'm doing good.
We just had McDonald's yesterday.
Anyway.
Damn, he called you out.
And a piece of pizza. Like,
Damn, again.
Just
He's
ordered pizza.
I didn't
I
say,
said this is not
I'm
a
not
part
saying,
of my
I didn't say I
diet.
have a good diet.
My diet's better
2
than what it used
meals in less than 24 hours that are terrible. My diet's perfect.
I didn't drink a 30-pack today.
Yeah, well, you cutting back. Yeah. You're cutting back.
So I'm out there, and I'm fishing. I'm on the front of the boat running the trolling motor, and I go, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then second goes by, I go, I gotta go to the bathroom now.
This is it.
So I turn around to my buddy, I go, pull the motor, we gotta go. I gotta get in right now, man. And he pulls the trolling motor, I go, and I just go, I'm not making it. Take my shirt off. And I looked at him, I go, put the motor back in. And I just jump onto the back of the boat. I'm in the water with my ass out, and I'm just going.
Oh, man.
It was
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Terrible.
Oh,
I go,
man.
floor it forward.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Floor it forward.
He's leaving a trail.
He's driving the boat forward. This big shot pro bass fisherman goes driving right by me, and I'm hanging off the ladder looking at him going,
oh, no. What's that? Hey.
Should I drop his name?
I'm a fan.
Jared Littner. He's
Jared. I think I know that name.
Huge bass fisherman. And he's going by me while I'm just blowing my brains out. So I can't go, hey, can I get an autograph later?
I'm a huge fan, by the way.
Huge fan, buddy.
Damn, man.
You had one like that too at the Delta.
Yeah, I had to backstroke that one.
You was pooping while backstroking?
Yeah, in a marina. Where
This actually sounds peaceful. To poop while backstroking.
Yeah, no.
Almost
It was
made me
rough.
throw up.
It was rough. It was in a marina where, like, you couldn't tell if someone was going to come in or not. Like, people were coming in and out all day. But
Beautiful summer day.
Wow.
Running down the dock, dude. I was like, I got to go. I'm going to go to McDonald's. I got to go. I opened the gate, and halfway, and I go, I can't.
I can't.
Taking my clothes.
I think it's genetics. I think genetically we're just... It's like we either don't have to go or it's coming out of our ears.
Right? Yeah, immediately. God damn.
Rough days.
Rough days, man. Sometimes you have bad poops. Yeah. I think that we should all be able to poop in public one time.
You know what? I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
I was talking to my boss, and he was like...
it's a good conversation to have with your boss.
We were, like, complaining about work.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, you know what? I bet the people in the old days, if they were doing what we were doing, carpentry, they'd be like, dude, this is easy. You know, we don't have to worry about where our next meal's coming from. Like, we're getting paid. We don't have to worry about food. He said that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but they have an advantage on us because they don't have to worry about where their next poop is going to be because they could go wherever
they want.
And that's almost less
That's
stressful.
true. That's what I'm saying. I think one time a year we should be able to poop in public. And we have a stamp card. We just get a stamp card.
Like a holiday.
Right.
That'd be cool. What would you call it?
Well, I wouldn't say holiday because then everyone's pooping at one time. But if you let everyone have one time a year to poop in public, then you spread it out.
How could you tally up how many?
You'd have to have like a vaccination card.
Homeless.
You know how
immediately. We only get one punch card. We only get one. Yeah, think about those communities.
That's true.
I think you make it a holiday where everybody comes together
and poops
and hold hands. Yeah.
And hold hands and poop at the same time?
Like everybody, and if one of your guys can't perform, you guys got to hold it with the squat.
So I imagine Dr. Fauci watching this.
Yeah, right.
3 masks.
I'm set. 3 masks.
Mask your ass.
Oh my God. That's so funny, man.
So what part of the vaccine are you on?
On the second one.
How was the first one?
First one was cool. I felt a little tired the next day.
Yeah.
And I just went back to sleep. I woke up to go to work, and I was like, I'm not feeling like going to work.
What do you do for work?
I'm a teacher right now.
Teaching?
Yeah.
Online right now? Mm-hmm. Same with Kayla. She teaches online.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got a special ed 4th, 5th grade class.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. So it's going all right. I mean, I'm trying to move to go get another job somewhere else, but I want to keep teaching. I want to do something that gets me towards my goals more than anything. Like something I can do, something I actually want to do.
A lot of public speaking too.
Yeah, I've been looking up different companies, like hiring writers and stuff like that. So we'll see if something happens. But I enjoyed working with the kids for sure. But I woke up and was just like, yo, I'm not gonna go to work today. I just called. I have a like substitute who comes in the class sometimes. I was like, yo, can you just cover the class for me today? And she was like, yeah. I was like, all right. And I went back to sleep. And I felt good after I woke up. My arm was sore as hell for like a week.
Same with Jessica.
Oh my God.
When she got her second shot, she got really sick.
That's what I'm hearing. I hear the second one you get sick.
She had 102 fever.
Wow.
Shaking and like the cold sweats.
Oh man, I hope I don't get that again.
How many times do you have to get
like
a vaccine?
Day and a half.
Oh man.
How many? There's
2
or
shots.
3?
2 shots.
Oh, nice. So you're done after this, and then you can't.
I hope I don't feel sick, man. My mom just texted me yesterday and was saying she feels all right because she got hers yesterday. Her second one.
Well, the older people aren't feeling too bad, and this is what my fiance told me. She's not a doctor. She's not a nurse. She went to school to be a nurse. She didn't do that.
Okay.
She said that it's because we're younger and our immune systems are like, what is this? They're
trying to
fight it.
point. Oh,
so they're
man.
like, I know how to deal with this. Whereas older people their immune system was like,
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Right. And my parents haven't gotten it, so they were like, they're probably gonna be. I'll probably feel it more because I got it.
Right.
Oh, it's kind of re-aggravated or something.
Something re-aggravated, like a sprained ankle or
I
something.
don't think I got
Herpes.
it. I would have known if I got it, right?
Huh?
I would have known if I got
Not necessarily.
No.
But if you got it and you're good now, then you got lucky, man. You didn't get no symptoms. Yeah.
Hey, did you have anything that was residual after you had your COVID? So, like, a lot of people were saying that they had a hard time catching their breath. Their lungs had some damage to it.
Nah, man. I think that everyone kept saying that if you sleep on your stomach, it won't get to your lungs. So you won't. So you won't get like it won't like you know what I mean. It won't like really like re-aggravate your lungs.
Is it true?
I have no clue, man. I have no clue, man. That's what I kept hearing, and I never got a cough. Like I got like a weird stuffy nose. I didn't even feel it stuffy, but when I was on the phone with people, they were like, "Yo, you sound like you're sick." And I'm like, "I don't feel like it." You know, while I was sick, but I never got a cough or anything like that. So I haven't felt any like hard breathing or anything different. Like I've been cool with that, but it also just everyone gets different symptoms too. Like I feel like maybe it could still happen later. I could probably still get some breathing shit later on, but I never got a cough, so I was like, all right. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's not even true. I got a slight cough. It wasn't even crazy, but I had a slight cough. It wasn't nothing,
I didn't know if I had it or not, so I'm what you call
all the symptoms.
Super spread.
Yeah.
All the symptoms that were coming out were like, if you're having trouble breathing, if it's like hard for you to walk upstairs, I'm like, I'm fat.
Yeah.
Like, how do I know if I have it or I'm just
I'm
fat?
just tired. I ain't been doing this. I ain't been doing this shit. Yeah, but I mean... to be honest with you, bro, I don't know what's really true anymore. They keep changing so many rules.
I don't even watch TV anyway.
I'm like,
I don't really know.
It's not even necessarily their fault. It's just, it's such a new. They haven't had time to really look into this.
It's very true.
But they shouldn't go. You need to do this.
Right.
This is the way it needs to be, and then go. Oh, we were wrong. Do it
very
this
true.
way.
Yeah. Somebody asked me if I was going to talk about politics to you in particular. And I was
really?
Like, no, I don't even want. I didn't even pay attention to that. I was like, huh.
I watch it. It's just...
We can talk some politics. I'm just playing.
Really get this thing going. Oh, Democrats.
Oh, man. That's the crazy thing about it is, like, everyone chooses a side so quick. It's like, damn, bro. Like, you don't even know nothing about what you're talking about. You just picking sides.
It all starts from the top, too, man. It's that
100%.
They need to work together.
100%, bro.
Fighting.
It don't make no sense. It seems like everyone's just trying to spite each other, just being petty.
Bleeding onto the people.
Yeah.
Because now you got Republicans on one side and Democrats on the other.
Right.
If your neighbor's a Democrat and you're a Republican, you can't be friends.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's so crazy, bro. Like, we don't even... This is just ideas that we got. These are just opinions that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like,
think about it, like, none of that is really going to affect what I'm going to do today.
100%.
At all.
But, like, obviously, you should vote for the president.
And I'm going to be real, bro. People's lives change based on presidencies and policies and shit like that. But in general, we're all okay.
Yeah.
A lot of us are okay.
Pretty good.
We're doing all right. You know what I mean? Like we're doing all right.
Look at the other, like India.
Things are rough, man. Exactly. India's rough. It's beautiful, but it's rough.
In holes on the ground.
That too.
You ever think of that? That's huge.
What'd you say?
We're not pooping in holes.
Get out of here. Fun
Could
fact.
be worse.
It's not really a fun fact. It's actually pretty shitty. Canada still imports to this day the largest amount of asbestos to India.
Wow.
And India has its workers in these asbestos-filled warehouses.
That's crazy.
With no ventilation systems. They have no idea what kind of harm that does, and they just start dropping off.
Damn, that sucks.
Wow.
And the government doesn't tell them what's going on.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell. And things happen like that.
The money.
Right, it's all about everything's about that, bro. Everything's about that
That's
money.
Where like Canada
they don't care about none of that.
Hey, this isn't cool. India's not telling their people, and India should go. This isn't worth it.
Now, is this politics that we're talking? Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much politics.
There we go.
There we go. You made it. We did it.
I figured it out because I was getting super bored, like really quick.
I'm already over it. I don't even. Oh man, yeah, but it's just like, yo, just stop being a dick. That's really the whole thing. Like,
yeah, just be a good person.
Just be a good person. Yeah. Go fishing. Go fishing once or twice.
22nd Street Landing, baby. I got it.
Right.
So go get your vaccine. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Yeah, of course.
Plug whatever you need to plug.
Yeah.
Pink House Productions.
Yeah.
Whatever you got coming up, your albums. I think that's how you call it. Pink House
Productions. Yeah, I like how you said it.
Yeah, you go Pink House Productions.
Should I say anything else?
Pink House Productions, man.
Wow, that was a good one.
Hey, yeah, Pink House Productions, man. Go check out Pink House Productions, man. I think Pink House Productions is better.
Yeah, man. You can find me on Instagram at @TheRealAaronMon. Follow Pink House. Follow blurredculture.com. Like all my content is on those pages. So if you're looking for me, you can find me. I got music online on Spotify, Apple Music, all those good places to listen to music. Music videos out, and got some dope shit coming on the way. You know.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And we got to take you out on the boat now because we got a boat.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no more fishing from the shore.
I'm with that 100%.
And then for us, you can find us on all your... Oh, were you going to say something, Monteihl? Is that why you're laughing?
No, Mike made a face at me.
God, Mike runs around here and just ruins these podcasts. Nobody knows.
Ruins
Mike
them.
made a face.
Yeah, so for us, we're on all your podcast playing thingies like Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I don't know. There's a bunch of...
There's so many, bro.
I just check mark them, and then supposedly they're on there. I don't even look, but they're on there.
Right.
YouTube, all this getting filmed right
YouTube,
now
right.
will be edited and put on YouTube. DoomsdayTackle.com if you want some sweet swag. They're just coming out with the new J-Dam Rod series. They're almost all sold out.
They're badass, though, man.
They're our little fishing sponsor.
Or
Bass Bros 20 gets you 20% off your first purchase.
Yeah, and then so we just finished up. Every month we're hitting a new lake. We do club tournaments and regular tournaments.
nice, man.
Next lake is Lake Silverwood. So all of our updates are going to be coming to you about Silverwood. We'll be doing some lives. Philip's getting really excited about doing lives.
I love doing lives, man.
Lit.
I mean, like I get like 4 or 5 people in there, but I'm talking to them.
It's so fun.
It's like,
and especially when they're talking to you and asking questions. It's the best.
That's pretty cool. And then what else are we doing? Anything else?
Boats down, so we're looking at Lake Isabella.
Yeah, we're
Fishing
going to
the
do
turn.
some
That's
like
dope.
river fishing, lake fishing, hiking around,
Crappie.
maybe camping.
Ooh.
And oh yeah, we're doing that first before Silverwood, huh?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be doing that.
We're not gonna have the boat.
Anything else we're doing? All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the Bass Bros podcast. Check out Aaron Monteilh. Go see him when he's live. I know I'm going to.
Absolutely.
And we'll see everybody next time. See you later.